Greetings and welcome to the Digital Media Center at the Cuffey Outreach and Innovation Library. I'm Suzanne Snowden, and I'm going to walk you through all the video recording equipment we have here and describe how to use it. This is our new video space. We have 3 video cameras, a Roku TV screen, and 2 keyboards that control the cameras. To the right, out of sight of this picture, is a small audio board and 2 wireless microphones. And we are going to make sure that you get comfortable with all these things so that you can record your own videos. First thing you need to do is turn everything on. Make sure the white power strip on the round white table is plugged into the wall. It should be there. And the red button is on reset and not on off. Make sure the white power strip on the desk is plugged into the white power strip on the round white table and is turned on. Push the button down where the dash is, and the green light will now be lit, and that strip is on. And all other items, cameras, audio video boards, and Netgear network switcher should all be plugged into the power strips and should now be on. You can see the Media Center Setup notebook if something is not on. If you're going to be using 3 cameras, the next thing to do would be to set up camera 3. The way to do that is to take off the cap that may be over the lens, under the front hood. You'll flip out this viewing screen from the side of the camera and turn the camera on at the on switch. You can use the zoom button on the other side of the camera if you want to get a closer shot. And you can also use this handle to move the camera up or down or to the right or left to get the shot you want. Getting where you want on the Roku screen. Turn on the Roku screen by pushing the bottom button on the right side of the monitor. Set the Roku input to HDMI 1 by pushing the button right above that. Push on the right side of that button, it's the source button, until you see HDMI 1 on the screen, and then wait. The Roku will select that input. You'll see a check mark next to it, and the input menu will swipe away to the left. Now you'll see a screen with all 3 camera shots displayed. Next, you will use the Avipas keyboard to position your camera shots. Notice that camera 1 is pointing to the chair on the right. Notice that camera 2 is pointing to an area that is in the center, and that shot will cover both people. And notice that camera 3 is pointed toward the chair on the left. Camera 3 is stationary. It's not controlled by the keyboards, so this shot is set up first. Some camera rules. Please do not remove the cameras from their tripods. You can move the tripods the cameras are on, but since they need to be connected to the power, the Atom board, and the Netgear switcher, they can't really be moved too far. But you can move them around using the boards. Troubleshooting the camera setup. Again, if you do not see a picture for camera 3 on the Roku screen, it's probably because it's not on. Make sure it's turned on and that the lens cap is off. This is the Avipas, also known as the cameraman. This Avipas board allows the cameraman to zoom in and out and move the cameras around to the left or to the right. What does the cameraman do? Well, first the cameraman picks which camera to work on. Push on either the camera 1 or the camera 2 button in the middle of the Avipas board. It'll turn green, and this is the one you can play with now. The other 2 knobs at the top left are important too. Keep the focus and the iris buttons on green. If they're turned off, you can get them to come back on by turning the knobs above them to the right. Then make sure to turn both the iris knob back to the left for both camera shots so it'll get enough light in. You want those 2 buttons to be green. The cameraman works behind the scenes and ahead of the recording. So the cameraman takes direction from the director. If the director tells the cameraman to zoom in on camera 1, the cameraman will hit camera 1 on this Avipas board and zoom in. And then the director may cut to that camera next for the next shot. So you need to play around a little bit with this joystick. Push the joystick to the right and left and up and down, and to the left for a wider shot, to the right for a close-up. The button at the top of the joystick turns it off if you hit it, and you can hit it again to turn it back on. Well, this concludes this module of the video equipment in our Digital Media Lab. Please answer the following questions and then watch the next modules.